like some shit go down, I'd be like, so what was the situation that caused this whole thing in the first place? And it'd be like,
bro, I missed the party in the first place. Cause you gotta remember, I took the train out there to the second half of the party.
Cause it's like, imagine if you would have got that other aggravated case. Now it's like, what you call it for?
Right.
What you here for, man? What you here for?
Right. Then I had 3.
I
really
couldn't
go, bro.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I couldn't go like that. No, but you know why they pressed the charges on me? Cause I punched the mama too.
So do you still end up getting charges pressed on you?
Hell no, I ran.
Oh, right.
And you know what I did? I waited till after their court date until everybody dropped all the charges or whatever the fuck they had going on, and motherfucking came back outside. I cut my hair, cut all that hair off, and grew my shit back. Waited that shit out. I said I ain't coming outside until the charges drop. And that's how I worked that out. Cause I ain't want to get snitched on. Who the fuck want to go out like that? I don't want to go out like that, bro. All the shit a nigga do in the streets. And you want to go out because some bitch the bitch had my Facebook profile, bro.
How she know? How the other bitch know you though?
They was friends.
Oh, I ain't hear you say that part, shorty.
Yo, my baby mama and the bitch was friends.
That's even crazy. So you motherfucker fight your friends like y'all don't even know each other.
The bitch had my Facebook profile. She gave it to her mama. I don't use Facebook to this day. You could find me on Messenger. Right. Or Instagram or something like that, but the bitch took my Facebook profile.
That's why I say Facebook
and was trying to turn me in, bro. Nope, no sir. I cut my hair. I stopped rapping. Everything is through. I quit. I wasn't beefing with no nigga no more. I told every nigga, y'all got it. Yeah, I see y'all in a second, bro. Get up with me in the streets, cause I couldn't do that social media beef. The industry a different world, bro. Cause them niggas ain't street niggas. That's a character they portray. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The street niggas don't even know how to do that shit for real.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Being an industry. And that's one thing why I was close to being an industry rapper. Like, I had good music and I had all the right friends, right? Like Cicero. I know everybody knows Cicero and the beat from out west, bro. Shout out to Cicero. I know y'all know Cicero from out west. I was fucking with Cicero, my boy Dilly. Like I said, I done met Love for, bro. I done came across a couple rappers. I done had offers on deals and shit like that.
You said Bo Dilly?
No, Murph Dilly. My homie, I was just talking about signing the Def Jam. And like, he a close friend of mine. I used to be an engineer too. He fucking raw. You know what I'm saying? But like, I've even had deal offers. I've been offered like couple thousand, but the money to me wasn't good enough to be selling no whole songs like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you, but I always tell, cause I talk to artists quite often, I always be like, if the money enough for you to use the money just to get somewhere else, then sometimes, you know what I'm saying, even cause if it's really your passion, I say you do this deal for 3 years and $3 million, but you don't get to own your royalties to 50 years after you die walk the ball.
Oh my God.
But that's just 3 years of music you finna make for a lifetime. Like, imagine Lil Wayne like, you can have them 3 years. I just made, and I'm finna remix all them songs 100 times. People ain't even finna listen to them songs.
Lil Wayne sold his masters too, just so he could be rich while he on earth.
Right.
That's a different thing.
And do you think, as soon as he sold his masters, how many songs you think he made that day, dropped that day that he, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne got probably 1 million songs.
Yeah, but listen though, bro, right? Let me to me, you don't
need 1 million of your masters when your kids can live off the rest of their lifetime on 5.
Don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get me wrong, my nigga. I need money just like the next man, right? I need employment just like the next man, for sure. Like, should I been owning my own company by now? For sure. I should have been owning my own company right now. But what I do, I have branded myself for sure. But my thing be this though, right? What I do don't deserve a price tag. If I sell you my song right now for $10,000 and it's only certain amount of percentages off the points, you promote my song on whatever radio stations for this amount of times, and What if I'm a one-hit wonder? What if the community or society only pick up one of my songs? I done sold most of my percentages to you.
Right, but this is my thing too. But this is another thing too, because I try my hand at the engineering shit all that too, and I tell my rapping homie show, I tell, even if it's ain't too bad with being a one-hit wonder, shorty. If you know what you do with your money, shorty. There's a lot of one-hit wonders that was millionaires, shorty.
Yeah,
I become a one-hit wonder. That's good enough. I'm finna buy a few of these buildings.
If you
cash.
a one-hit wonder, bro, but
you gotta invest that one-hit wonder money.
But you gotta understand, if you a one-hit wonder, right, and fucking you sold most of your percentages off the points, cause music. See what? All right.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm just saying, it's ways, you know what I'm saying? Just like when the NBA players, you know what I'm saying?
But that wasn't enough money to me. Yeah. And I wasn't scouting myself to labels. Like, when I was young, like, don't get me wrong, bro, I was a child star rapper. Like, fucking, when I was young, I had my own label. It was called, me and my cousin Kamara Taylor, she a doctor right now. Dr. Kamara Taylor, and she, and out there in Seattle, Washington, shout out to her, right? So, dig this. She was the first person to like put me in the business, right? And when I was young, I didn't understand what it meant to own a business, right? So when we went on the road to do shows and shit, and like, I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to get paid this much. But then when you realize you're a business owner, and yo, I gotta pay for the gas for the tour bus. I gotta pay for my live band, for the drummers and shit like that. And your cousin looking at you like, yeah, Evan, I know you said we were supposed to get this, but we had to pay for this, we had to pay for that, and whoop-de-woo. And it's not that your cousin whooping you. At the time, I'm only fucking 17, 16, right?
When you start a business, you gotta spend money to make money.
I didn't understand that.
Sometimes you don't be in the green sometimes.
Yeah, man, I ain't understand that shit early, bro. And like, I was doing music, like I had ringtones, I had shot like a little music video with a nigga from Disney and all, bro. And goddamn it, like I had a major MySpace fan base. She had a decent MySpace. My cousin was killing on MySpace, right? My cousin, Kamara, her name is Kamara Taylor. Fucking Do or Die cheated her out of a song. And I don't know if she want nobody to expose this, but I'm gonna talk about it. Anyways.
What, they producing or something now, or got a label or something?
No. I don't know what Do or Die doing right now, right? But the song, I'm not sure if it's Smoking Ride. But my cousin had a song like Candy Love or Candy Ride back in the day, right? And I don't know what happened because I was really young, but it's the story that she's told me. And basically what happened was she had the song that she had wrote, and what Do or Die did was double back with Johnny P and switch my cousin lyrics out or a couple words out and double back with Johnny P, and they made the song. And fucking cheated her out. So they took her.
She already had recorded.
Yeah, they took her out the video and stole her song basically. And back in the day, the only way to get your publishing was like if you wrote a song and you have to mail the lyrics to yourself, or you have to mail the lyrics to somebody that you trust and not open them. And that's how you could get your publishing back. But back in the day, who was thinking like that?
Right. It's a lot of motherfuckers not thinking like that right now.
Right. My cousin wasn't thinking like that. I also know, you ever heard the gospel song, I Can Go to the Rock? Pam, that's my godmother. Pam and Boise was my godfather. They wrote the gospel song. My cousin Kamara, bro, was working with a lot of people, like fucking Usher Mother and shit. Fucking like The Situation. My boy Yeye White, bro, he introduced me to a lot of motherfuckers, bro. A lot of people, bro. I done came across, like, you know what I'm saying? You ever been in the room with people like Dilly recently, Joe? Dilly pull up on me in a Bentley in the projects. Pick me up from the projects in a Bentley.
In the Wraith?
I swear to God. Now I'm riding a two-door Bentley in the middle of the wintertime, yo. I'm looking at this nigga like he's crazy. I'm like, bro, we driving through the snow. You trying to tell me to drive your Bentley right now in a snowstorm. But this what this nigga's doing right now, bro. You going crazy, Joe. I'm driving the Bentley I get drunk. We all the way up north somewhere. I get drunk. Wake up. We got to go somewhere. Now we downtown with I wake up, me, him, and Jeremiah in the studio recording and shit now. Now I'm looking like, what the fuck? How did I end up here? The next day I got to go to work. I got to go work 12 and a half hours at a fucking warehouse. You hear me? I'm standing on the fucking assembly line the next day. I look at the lady next to me and the lady come talking to me and shit. Cause like, she like, I'm not a social person. I don't have friends like that. Like anybody that know me like, oh, you know, you might know me, but you know, like I'm only cool with like a couple.
Right.
I don't have friends like that. Now I'm standing on the assembly line, the lady talking to me and shit. I said, you work with me. Like that's yesterday I was driving a Bentley and fucking recording with Jeremiah and he's doing Space Jam tracks and today I'm standing here next to your stupid looking ass and y'all trying to work the fuck out of me.
Oh, sure.
You hear me?
See, alright, man. Oh yeah? Tupac was in there too?
Right. Now motherfucker looking at me like, Joe, get the fuck out of here. And now I'm looking at her like, no, you get the fuck out of here. I'll walk out this bitch, right? I can't take it. My homie talking to me like, yeah, bro, I'm just preparing you. You know, we going to LA next time and this and that. I'm like, LA? I'm like, Joe, who gonna pay my rent? You know what I'm saying? I need my struts fixed on my car. You talking about going to LA right now? I'm what? Oh no, bro. Look, bro, I love you. You feel me? I ain't get that contract. That wasn't my deal. Right. Like, you feel me? Catch up with me. Oh, I'll help you. Yeah, we could record some songs together, my nigga, but I'm not walking out with you to go to LA no time soon. Fuck out of here.
Alright, so what's the difference between recording music, you know what I'm saying, the local studio or even in the hood at your homie crib to recording with Jeremiah for a track for a movie? What's the difference? Is it a difference?
Okay. First of all, okay. No offense to the hood quality music, right? But the standard and equipment and mixing, mastering is a total another level of the game. It's a lot of people.
That's a whole nother price bracket, man.
Yes, bro. I'm sorry. You ain't got to be the best rapper, right? Excuse me. You ain't got to be the best rapper, but mixing, mastering, bro, actually spending that money on the quality that it takes to make your sound like what it sound like to be on the radio.
Right.
I could record a song right now and it could be fucking, I could say bar for bar, I could fucking kill shit. If you don't get your shit mixed and mastered, if you don't master those kinks and quirks, shit don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing to nobody, bro, cause a mic, this mic will pick up everything in the background, bro. Fucking that thin line between quality.
Right. But at the same time, too, it be the music, too. This motherfuckers blew up off TikTok, you know what I'm saying, off YouTube freestyles, too. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's definitely, it's a different era.
But see, TikTok is like live entertainment.
Not even TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Just as far as, you know what I'm saying, like back in the day to get a record deal, you had to, you know what I'm saying, mail your music in, you had to beat down the doors, water box. Motherfuckers is getting deals and majors from their bedroom.
But see, back in the day, it was like that.
No,
niggas make the game hard right now. Bro, that auto-tune shit, you can't, auto-tune changed the game, dog. I'm sorry. Bro, listen. I could fucking melodize this, cause
but that's what I'm saying, but, I think I give it to TPain because technically auto-tune is damn near on every track, technically. You know what I'm saying? Pain really, you know what I'm saying, start using it for manipulating your voice, you know what I'm saying?
But after TPain, you gotta start thinking about the people that actually
That's what I said, but I said he was like the birth of that shit. After TPain, motherfuckers went crazy with that shit. Sure.
Yo, it's niggas that really suck out here. These niggas ain't... Bro, what nigga talking about something on their track right now?
I give it to Herbo, Dirt.
Yeah, and they from Chicago. Niggas talking
Polo.
about real street shit. Other niggas is talking about what? Nothing. Shit that they probably paying on. Rented chains and jewelry and shit like that.
Fake chains and jewelry and shit.
Bro, fucking, these niggas ain't... Bro, when I was young, like, I used to battle. When I used to have to rap, I used to have to be talking about something. I used to have to tell niggas like, I'll rip your face with a 40. And I had to be willing to do that shit at the time.
Did you catch the Cassidy last one, Cassidy?
That Cassidy Hitman Holla lick. I was just watching it this morning.
Oh, sure.
Matter of fact,
it yet.
I want to ask you who you think.
I ain't seen it yet.
Oh, no?
Nah, cause Cassidy, ever since Cassidy came, I ain't never seen, every time I watch him, that should be trash.
I ain't gonna listen.
I seen the Arsenal battle. Arsenal ate his ass out. Shit.
No, the Cass and Hitman Holla battle was a lot more tension than that. Don't get me wrong, Arsenal was one of those grime rappers where you talk about spitting on your kids and shit.
Who you think the best?
The best at what?
Battle rap.
I don't do that. I don't pick no best like that. I know the nigga.
Well, I say I never seen Arsenal lose.
Hey, I don't do that. I know a nigga named Street Profit. He a battle rapper from fucking Maywood. You can look up a couple of his battles. He got bars too, bro. Fucking, a lot of people that just ain't been to where they going.
Right. So with you being through all, you know what I'm saying, this is like you done been, you know what I'm saying, like you said, from the projects to being in the studio with Jeremiah to being back at work the next day.
Yeah.
So we're going through all that, you know what I'm saying, how did that part with your mental, was it like, you know what I'm saying, I'm ready to quit?
It's motivation.
Okay. You know
it's motivation. It's motivation. Since then, I got a promotion. I got my own spot. I don't live in projects no more. I got my own crib. I had 2 cars when I did that shit, you know. And it's just like, to me, I don't know like how people believe in God or like how your spiritual energy might be directed, but to me it's like better things are yet to come. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Same niggas I was just chilling with downtown in the studio, these niggas is with fucking DJ Khaled, Lil Wayne's, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of name drops I could do, but that's my homie though. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just look at that shit like I ain't finished. Like, I don't know if me as an artist, like, cause you know what? As much as I love music, I don't like the way people view music.
I mean, then that's the thing too. You can use your music to change that.
Yeah, I want to.
Sure.
But I don't like the way people view music, bro.
What you mean by that?
Bro. My thing be this, bro. You cannot tell me that I can't rap. But a nigga could take like these beats and these auto-tune shit and make a certain harmony, and people, because what people don't realize is it's not even the beats that people like these days. What they like is harmonies. They like the fact that a person could melodize, right? So
but at the same time, but if you really know music, that shit ain't gonna affect you. Like me, I really know music, so that shit don't affect me.
Yeah, but
if I listen to a song, like for instance, Lil Zay Osama, he even decent on the harmonizing, but all his music sound exactly the same. The Baby, all his music sound exactly the same, meaning is that I could take any verse he spit and put it on any one of his beats and it's gonna fit. Hey, exactly.
Real
you know
shit.
what I'm saying?
My homie.
And that shit is repetitive. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't listen to the Baby since he dropped.
Hey, I'm finna tell you something right now. That my homie, right, Tavy, shout out to my boy Tavy, right? He offered to buy me a feature with the Baby. And you know what I said? I don't want that shit. Cause that nigga always sound the same, right? And niggas got offended by that shit. And he was like, and I didn't know the Baby would blow up like this. Like, cause I would have did it at the time, cause I just want some money too. Like, but at the same time, it was like, yo, this nigga, all this shit sound the same. I don't want to be on that shit. Bro, the nigga blew up from sounding like that. And that's the difference between...
Cause it's still a different sound. Cause that's still one of the criterias I need to listen to somebody new. It gotta have to be a different sound. Man. He had the different sound, but I couldn't stay with him cause it was different, but he got the same, you know what I'm saying? The same cadence. Right, it's the same, you know what I'm saying?
And you know who
and that's what Lil Zay Osama, like his street shit be on point. When he be talking about be on point, but he just sound exactly the same.
Hey, you know who the Baby remind me of? Woody.
You think so?
I feel like if Woody was from Charlotte, shout out to Woody that thing, my right hand man.
Coming soon.
Bro, if Woody was from Charlotte, then he'd be the baby. Cause Woody was doing that shit first.
Oh yeah?
And yeah, bro. And you know what? It's songs out right now that I have to catch Woody and I'll be like, Joe, this shit sound like your song, but you know what happened with him? He be on SoundClouds and shit like that. And people, you can't stop nobody from biting your shit on SoundCloud, right. Nigga.
You gotta be on SoundCloud though.
Yeah, I understand. You gotta promote your shit, but when a nigga sound like your shit, guess what, bro? Ain't no get back, nigga. Your shit tough.
It ain't. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? What? Once you get to where you going, you gotta proclaim you originated. Like when Soulja Boy ain't say Drake stole his bars till he got to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, because Soulja Boy was a fucking thief, nigga. I had a song called P-Step on. I swear to God.
Let me tell you something. All artists are thieves. That's what sampling is. That's what sampling is.
I got my shit.
That's part of the game,
niggas, bro.
That's
the nigga Soulja Boy stole my music,
Shorty.
nigga.
Matter of fact, I got a name of a new podcast right now. I can't even tell nobody the name, Shorty. Cause I gotta I feel like I get a trademark at L cause I do somebody's name or something else, Shorty.
Get your EIN.
I ain't told nobody but my baby mama, Shorty.
Bro.
So it's like, you can't, it's like shit like that, Shorty. That's a part of artistry is forgery.
I've been through this. The nigga Soulja Boy, I had a song called P-Step and like first coming out like 06, 07, my boy. The nigga Soulja Boy got a song on his first album called like The Ghetto Hokey Pokey, bro. This shit is called P-Step, nigga. And my cousin had wrote a hookup, right?
I never heard it. I never been a Soulja Boy dance because I just can't dance. I ain't got no rhythm.
His song wasn't even as hot as mine. I had a song called, like, it was like P-Step, and it was like a hokey pokey type of song.
Sure, it was a few of them songs like around that time, sure. It was a lot of them songs, especially on YouTube. It was a few, of them.
The nigga stole my shit, right? And you know how I know the nigga had stole my shit? Cause, right, when I had released my ringtones and shit, right? Motherfuckers was like, damn, somebody just came out with a song that sounds just like yours and shit, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just dropped this.
So why was you releasing ringtones and not releasing the songs?
Because
was it easier to release? Okay.
Yo, when I was young, MySpace was was like your fan base, bro. YouTube wasn't doing that. YouTube wasn't doing that yet, bro. YouTube wasn't doing that. YouTube was like a new thing. MySpace was it. Bro, you know who else got they shit stole? Do you remember the nigga, Big Marcus?
Yeah.
I know you remember Big Mac, bro. He used to call himself Big Mac, Big Marcus. And I don't know how true it was, but do you remember Drake Successful?
Yeah, I remember Successful.
Yo, the nigga Big Marcus, bro.
Successful on them tracks, man.
Yeah, the nigga Big Marcus, bro. I swear to God, he had a sound that sounded, a song sounded so similar to that shit. But guess what? He was a fucking MySpace artist, bro. And, bro, dealing with MySpace, bro.
So you with MySpace, you still can't be like, look, I posted this shit walked about way before.
What I'm gonna try to do? Take a lawsuit, bro? Listen, legally, look, bro.
Be like, Joe, I got a big ass case against a big ass artist. I can't pay you right now, but we gonna get paid. Just check it out. Listen to this.
Listen, bro. I'm finna be 100 with you, right? If you drop a song, it don't matter if they change any words in your song, my boy, or they change the beat, guess what? You can't get paid, bro. And the sample, the reason why they could sue you in a sample, because that's a direct verse and a snippet from the song that they already made, right?
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, but even motherfuckers be finding ways to even get around samples. Like motherfuckers be like, for instance, like Lil Durk Scrubs, you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be the same type of cadence, but it'd be, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers switch them. Especially in hip hop, motherfuckers.
I'm bigging up my brother. I'm bigging up my fellow. Even Jay-Z told you.
Lil Wayne he said, and that's called recycling. It's called recycling. Some called it biting.
Yeah, bro.
But Dr. Kanye West is one of the brightest.
Jay-Z did the same thing, bro. But guess what, bro? As long as I change.
Yeah, Jay-Z went crazy with that shit.
All you gotta do, bro, is change a few words, bro. Or like, I'm telling you, bro, you change a few words and you change the beat, and guess what, bro? I could say your song, nigga. I could say as many bars of your song as I want, as long as I switch the words. I can only use so many words from your song, but it really is reciting. It really is recycling, because I've seen it happen to so many artists, bro. This what happened. This is real. Like, bro, think about how many people didn't get famous because so another motherfucker stole their song.
I don't know.
Hey, come, let's.
I mean, but it's a lot before 2020, all this shit. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's so many motherfuckers didn't get famous.
Heard they shit just like at an open mic, all type of shit.
And now nigga done stole your shit, and guess what? They switched a couple bars and switched the beat.
Now you at work telling motherfuckers how Drake stole your song. Motherfucker like, all right, man.
Rapping in front of the liquor store.
Oh, sure.
Rapping in front of. Hey, and guess what, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I went ghost for a minute. So I heard a nigga, I gave a nigga one of my songs before. I watched a nigga record my whole entire fucking song. I heard niggas before say like my lyrics.
Mm-hmm. So was that, how did that situation happen? One motherfucker asked you for a song, it was a song that you like, Joe, I think this will sound better for you. How did you end up being a songwriter?
Like with me ghosting, what happened was, I didn't have what it take to, I don't have the industry demeanor, cause I don't have like a friendly character to myself. I'm just like, if you're not a down to earth person, you're not a real person to yourself, I don't know how to be real with you. So like being to beat industry, a lot of those niggas like a lot of people know how to rub elbows. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not a savvy type of person. Cause if I ever did make it, I'll probably be like a Roddy Ricch. You know how you don't really see Roddy Ricch with a lot of people.
Right.
He's not really a friendly person. That's probably why I end up at like that one nigga to be like, yo, this nigga, he dope, but he ain't got a lot of features, or you never see this nigga in a lot of videos. I'm that person. Cause I don't know. Mentally, I'm fucked up. Like I've been seeing the same people for like probably 10 years now. Like if I don't get a new job, I ain't gonna know nobody new.
So the whole conversation, you know what I'm saying, we started talking about, you know what I'm saying, mental illness and among black men. So what do you do to like, you know, deal with your mental illness? Did you go see somebody and get medication? Is it all self-medication? Is it YouTube self-help videos? Is it, you know what I'm saying? What do you do? Is it meditation, burning sage? What do you do to stop yourself from, you know what I'm saying, doing anything drastic that could be, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I just want to, first of all, start by saying that sometimes it's okay to not be okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that, every day is not going to be your best day. Every day ain't going to be your best day. And guess what? Sometimes the next day won't be good. Sometimes you can have a bad day and tomorrow might get worse. I'm not telling you that, because in a 52 card game, bro, you can never pick your hand of cards. So you can only calculate those cards down to the numbers that you might get, right? And some days might get better, and some days you're going to be at your worst. But my thing is mentally, strength wise, bro, what we got right now, right, there's a lot of people sitting in corners and saying to themselves, like, you saying out loud, like, yo, I'm good, I'm gonna be okay. But mentally, inside you crying. There's a lot of people screaming, suicide and shit. Yo, the pandemic brought out more suicides than ever, because people have lost more than ever. And especially like people that are really socialites, like really social with society and shit. Mm-hmm. Imagine going from every day to you outside with your friends, or imagine you a workaholic and you that person, oh yeah, I'm always at work. When the pandemic hit, you couldn't go to work every day because all you knew was your 9 to 5. You knew what it was like to go to work 5 days out the week, or you did that overtime to get away from your family because it was rough and your wife was talking about bills. And being black, bro, furthermore, most of us are drug dealers, and we watch a lot of people die. We lose our best friends, and a lot of our family die from cancers from this fucking hormone food out here, the shit that they doing to make our chickens grow faster, and the pesticides that they put on your vegetables to get them here. Because you live in Chicago, Illinois is a corn state. Mm-hmm. Everything else basically imported because we get all 4 weather styles, right? So what is Chicago good for? Corn and potatoes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, people get to dealing with that shit and fucking, you can't tell your homie like, yo, I'm upset for the day, or I'm feeling, a lot of your homies gonna clown you, bro. That anxiety, depression, you know, still thoughts that cross your mind that you can't talk to people about, bro. I've been there. I know what it's like to feel like you've lost everything, or to feel like you want it all to end. And like, you know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to be down. And like, that's why I came up with the name The Widget from, because really, it was like a manifestation to me. And I always say the WIDG 3-star, because if you did have like Tourette's, or what the fuck is called when your man read the numbers, letters and shit like that, and that's why I always say WIDG 3-star.
Ain't dyslexia.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I came up with that shit for the people with mental illness.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so with that being said, what do you do to deal with your mental illness?
With mine?
Like,
well, what I have going on?
Prescriptions? Do you self-medicate? You know what
I'm saying?
Don't. Is it music? What?
I don't do any drugs at all.
Mm-hmm.
I drink alcohol when I'm off.
That's a drug.
The first thing you got to do is actually know who you are. You got to be in tune with. Listen, anybody that want to get better, you really have to get better with yourself. You got to learn that if you want to love anybody else, that you got to learn to love yourself better. And it's just a fact. You can't love nobody outside of yourself until you learn to love yourself. Like, I know what I like. I know who I am when I wake up in the morning. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have anything to hide from anybody. Anybody that don't want to hear the truth, then you in the wrong place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Medication is not within the drugs or the alcohol, bro. You need to sober up, and you need to look yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, like, who am I today? Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with weed or liquor. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love the fact that people can find themselves on the trip somewhere else, and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I ain't got no problem with no drugs or liquor. But my thing is, like, a lot of people don't know, who are you?
That's what I said. When people use it to escape, you know what I'm saying, then it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no escaping this shit on shorty.
Anybody that believe in the Bible, bro, in the Bible, it say anything that could be abused is a drug. So if you overeat, obsessively eat, that's a drug.
It's called gluttony or something.
Exactly.
Mm.
Anything that you can overly abuse, bro. If you overly work, bro, that's a drug. You know, I want to find myself somewhere in between. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Depression ain't something. See, and I hate the fact that people think like depression. You can't deal with no depression with no fucking drugs. How's that the answer?
That's why I say I hate when people like, you just be able to escape, walk the block. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
That shit's not.
Where the fuck you be going? Never Land?
Yo, word.
That's what people be like when they be hallucinating on drugs and shit. That's
who is that gonna work for, bro?
Right. I never understood that. Like, what the fuck you be going on drugs?
Hey, bro, cry. Go fucking cry. Cry me a fucking river. I'd rather you cry me a river than you to smoke 40 backwards, stupid. That shit's not taking you nowhere. Fuck you thought you was going. You gonna wake up tomorrow and you gonna feel the same way 2 days later.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, if you gotta be a realist, bro.
That's why I said motherfuckers be scared to tell a motherfucker like, I enjoy getting high. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be scared to tell that shit.
If you like getting high,
I enjoy getting drunk.
Yeah, bro, do that shit because that's what the fuck you like to do. Right. Don't do that shit to try to like hide what's going on. Yo, bro, you ain't gonna find nothing in the bottom of a bottle. I can tell you that. I've tried it. You ain't gonna find it there. You smoking ounces, I did it. You gonna get tired of getting high. I got tired.
I get tired of rolling up quick.
Yeah, you gonna get tired of getting high, bro. Motherfucker, I like to get high just as the next motherfucker, bro. I got to working out. I got tired of getting, I said, this shit ain't gonna, I stopped smoking squares cause I worked out. I said, this shit ain't gonna work for me.
I'm a butt clean, man.
Man, look, ain't nothing at the bottom of the bottle or end of a blunt. I can depression, bro, if you have depression, bro, you have to learn to deal with not be every day. You're not going to be okay every day. Everybody's not going to like you. And that's okay. And that's how I pride myself right now, bro. That's how I made it this far. Because you know why? I realize not everybody's gonna like me. I'm alright with that. My mama always told me everybody wasn't gonna like me and everybody ain't your fucking friend. I'm okay with that.
Okay. So with that being said, what do you suggest for somebody who might be listening, who might be thinking they might be dealing with some type of mental illness, or what do you suggest they do?
If you are dealing with something, if you feel, the only way that I feel like that you should be seeking help is if you feeling suicidal. Because if you're feeling suicidal, that's like when you need to express your feelings to somebody else. Because I understand that being young and black, bro, you don't want to speak out loud. Because you don't want your homies to clown you. Like, yo, you feel like you want to jump off a bridge, or, bro, what you mean you're not feeling up to par today? But understand that just because your homie said that don't mean that nigga's not feeling that way, bro. Right. That nigga, bro, I guarantee you, half us niggas that's been to jail, bro, if you did a bit, whether it's 6 months to a year, at some point you've been depressed or suicidal, bro. Your bitch out here might be cheating on you. You can't get home to your sick mother or grandmother. You can't feed your family, bro. Don't fucking, I'm not somebody you can feed me no bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. Coming up in the hood, bro. Coming up in the hood, real life, the hood, bro. My down days, I know what it's, I come outside and my homie can't figure out what's wrong with me because he's not experiencing my problems for the day. You know what I'm saying? My homie, nigga, I might have to feed my whole household with my last $40, $50 and I had to go back to trapping for the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom might have charged me rent and not charged my sister rent. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Just different shit that, you know, my mom was dying and I couldn't say nothing to people. My auntie was dying. I couldn't say nothing to people. You knew
your OG was dying?
Yeah. Yo, my mom had blood cancer. My mother's sister had breast cancer. I just recently lost.
So was it like diagnosis? Like they was like,
yeah,
it's terminal type shit,
like,
or they was just living with it?
When you find out sometimes, like with black people, because black people don't like going to the doctor. Black people don't go to the hospital. So, you know, like by the time we find out this shit, you got 3 years, a year left with somebody that you love and dearly care for. You got a year. And that's because black people say, well, black people don't go to the hospital because if you ain't gonna go to the hospital, nigga, go to the gym and eat healthy. At least save us the time because we don't want to see you die that way. And this shit hurt us. And you know what? I need to tell all these young gun Glock 30 niggas, if you want to load your Glock 30 in your Draco, you know what I want to say, my nigga? Go get some life insurance because we tired of trying to escape our fucking money together to bury you. You know how much a funeral costs? Like, the minimum, like, what, 8,000? 10K to bury somebody? Bro, your homies, a lot of your homies ain't got that shit. And we the ones that love you the most. We ain't get some life insurance at least so your kids can have some money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that's out here living to die. If you're gonna sign that street blood code to the streets, bro, at least spend that $20 a month so we could bury you. I'm tired of that shit.
Have you ever heard of a situation like that? Like a nigga getting killed in the streets and burying himself?
I
ain't never heard no shit.
You see what I'm saying? There's plenty of niggas, and every time niggas is dying out here, guess what? Niggas need to have fucking GoFundMe to bury themselves, bro. This shit embarrassing, bro. And I want you to know something too. That block that you claim don't belong to you. Most of our parents is on fucking Section 8 housing, or we renting these apartments. You don't own this shit. Don't nobody own these fucking blocks. Niggas is claiming that's owning their block. Buy the block back then, nigga. Cause if not, then bro, you standing on something that you gonna die out there. Your blood you gonna be a stain on the street, nigga. And the government gonna.
That's why I wish that the motherfuckers, like the black people from Chicago, like the doctors and the lawyers, I wish they had that same love for the streets and they block as like the gangbangers and shit. Cause you know, a lot of like niggas, they think making it is going to college, getting a job, and then moving away to another motherfucking neighborhood or some shit. Fuck, and this shit gets weaker and weaker. Like motherfuckers don't come back to their neighborhood and buy a house on their block and fix that bitch up and walk the bob niggas. That's what white people do though. They go back, same house they parents grew, they leave for their kids.
And
niggas don't do that shit
right now. Moving us the fuck out.
Yeah, gentrifying. Now we done with the suburbs. Y'all can have them. We finna come back to this. We finna build this bitch back up. We finna, y'all can go. Now y'all can have the suburbs. Y'all think that shit nice? Y'all coming out here to our shit. We built this for us. Now y'all can have that shit.
And it's fucked up.
We finna get everybody Section 8 to the suburbs, and we finna come back to the city.
Black people just now mentioning regentrification. Guess what? What if white people been doing it? It's white and Asian, Mexican people all in our neighborhoods right now. Take your black ass out there take your black ass to a full Mexican neighborhood.
You will never see it.
Take your black ass to that white neighborhood and try to go for it. You ain't got it. White people and Mexicans are and I ain't racist, but I'm just speaking of fact. They are walking through Central Park through the circle right now. And if I'm lying, prove me wrong. Excuse me. I used to live right down the street from the circle, bro. And I took my morning jog from Augusta to about a circle and around, bro. And I would see white people every morning. I go down there by the projects. My baby mama stay down there by the projects off like something 27th and like State or something like that. Nigga, by the bottom schools and shit, it's white and Chinese people live in the projects now, bro.
Yeah.
Word. For real. Full Mexican families live in the projects. And they moving black people out. Your nigger ass gotta go now. Cause you at a point to where now downtown and the projects is right next door to each other. So they found a way to make low income housing right next door to where the people rich at. So there's even more money. I kid you not, bro.
So with all that being said, man, we've been rapping for a minute. So before we get up out of here, what do you think the solution is to like, for like, you know what I'm saying? I know you found the peace within yourself, but for, you know what I'm saying, what would you think the solution to be to get that shit out widespread, you know what I'm saying, to help the motherfucker that might be listening to this shit? What would you think? Do they think they need to have that shit, like, counselors in school? They need to have counselors every time it's a shooting, counselors every time somebody lose a family member, counseling like for free, like free counseling. What you think the solution is?
All I want to say, bro, is like, if you going through something, don't hide it. If you experiencing something mentally, bro, don't hide it. Because what the real issue is people keeping things to them. Black men, stop keeping things to yourselves. I don't care if you find somebody to speak about it. Use music to express yourself or draw pictures. Whatever. Don't go hurting people trying to use your gun or thinking that you checking out is the way that it's supposed. Don't go and die on the op shit. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't go take your gun and kill somebody, bro. That's not just West. If you gonna kill somebody, do that shit I remember people used to die for a reason out West. Niggas is killing kids and bitches and motherfuckers is dying. Don't do that shit, bro. What I want you to do is actually take some time to experience yourself, bro. And if you gonna do a murder, bro, I ain't telling you not to do that shit, nigga, cause Lord forbid, I'm gonna do what I got to do at the end of the day, bro. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you experiencing something, bro, don't just find no outlet that way. Talk about that shit. Find somebody you can speak to. Fuck it. Find me. Say something to me, bro, cause I'm standing up right now saying something, bro.
And you know, that's the problem a lot, especially when in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of motherfuckers like me and you that look like us that be afraid, you know what I'm saying, to tell they homie like, Joe, that drill you just did, that shit was dumb, shorty. You know?
Say something.
You gonna see all them kids out there, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like, motherfuckers will never tell their homie no shit like that, cause they be like, nah, you look weak, you know what I'm saying, nah, you look soft type shit.
These pains that we going through, bro, I can't feel for nobody else. As a human being, I'm gonna say this one time. All humans can only do two things as far as like feeling for other people. Sympathy and empathy. You could look both these words up, sympathy and empathy. As a human, you can never feel for somebody else. You can only express sympathy or empathy. One of them is overdoing it. One of them is slightly caring, bro. Sympathy and empathy. That's how people, you're a human. That's all you could do. For real.
Yep. I definitely feel you on that, man. So before I get you up out of here, man, what would be your vision at the end of the day when motherfuckers was to get that shit all together? Do you think that's like the key to black people really getting on their feet? Is it mental health, or is it something else? You know what I'm saying? Like, we get the mental health shit, we still got this and this type. Or you think that's really what's fucking up the black community?
I feel like one step is closer than no steps. So, like, today I'm saying something like, Today I'm saying mental health awareness. Today is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like one step is closer to nothing. Like, there's plenty of fucking outreach programs and projects to try to keep niggas off the streets, and I know niggas is too cool for school. Niggas always been too cool for that type of shit. But self-care, nurturing yourself is like a start. I don't want nobody to look at me saying like, that's not just what I stand for. I just want to say self-care is a start, bro. And black people as a people need to learn self-care, self-nurture, bro. You gotta learn better care for yourself before, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Stop tearing yourself down. Them drugs and them liquor ain't helping.
Right.
Them guns definitely ain't gonna take you nowhere. Them white folks shooting the fuck out of us. I'm sorry, I ain't racist, but it's the truth. Motherfuckers, if a nigga kill a nigga and then a white person kill a nigga, what the fuck you expect to die from? Cancer? No, it's a lot of shots outside, bro. I'm just saying, shit. Mental health awareness is a big place to start. When you hear your homie talking about killing everybody, that shit not okay. You need to tell us that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
speak up and say something, bro. Or if you having some trouble, bro, don't just go. Man, like I said,
it's definitely, I think it started like what you said, like when your homie come in mad talking about, that's where it started, cause we the first, one of the first line of defense, cause you know what I'm saying, the police act like, you know, they tell the media they patrolling the streets, but they not really in the trenches like we is, you know what I'm saying, so.
I never went to work expecting to overdo my job. Fuck, that's a job for them.
Right, exactly.
When I go to work.
And then a job you gotta put your life on the line for, like for real. All right, man.
I go to work, I go hard, I do
got
my
shit to do tomorrow, Joe.
You hear me? And them people ain't doing nothing but their job, Joe. They don't give a fuck about you.
All right. So with that being said, man, I appreciate you for coming on the show, man. Y'all gotta keep tuned in, man. He got a show coming soon once he get that shit together. So
stay tuned.
Go ahead and tell the people.
290 Moe the shit.
Appreciate it. Tell the people to find you on social media, man.
No, don't find me on social media.
Hey, well, I hope your name ain't on it, cause this shit gonna be on there.
Double back on 290 Moe and get in tune with me that way. That's how we gonna do it.
When the show comes, you know what I'm saying, then get in tune with him that way too. So
we gonna upload the show, and then this my first one. I'll be back.
All right. All right, man. Appreciate you coming on, big dog.
Love, bro.
In a minute.